40% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Toon here. As you can see, I'm whipped out the old Neo Geo. I'm running this through my super gun, and this is the Neo Geo 1 slot. As you see, the game showing is Magician Lord. The reason I want to show this is back in the 90s, I used to go to an arcade in Cardiff called Shipley's. You had to be 18 to get into there, but I was probably about 16 at the time, but I always looked a lot older than I was anyway, so I used to get in there all the time. And in the front used to be bandits and all that, but in the middle they used to have all the latest arcade machines, all in the middle. And then at the back end was pool tables. It was a pretty cool place, I used to love it in there. I gotta admit, I did spend a lot of money and a lot of time in that place, but I used to go there quite often. But anyway, one day I went in there and they had a Neo Geo 4-slot arcade machine in there. And I remember seeing it thinking, what the hell is this? You can change games. That's, you know, unusual, never seen that before. And if I remember rightly, there was Magician Lord, NAM 75, I'm trying to think what else was on there. It was Cyberlip and I'm not sure if it was Fatal Fury 1. It might have been Fatal Fury 1, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'd go in there and this is the first time I ever experienced a Neo Geo, and I put it on and I was just wowed by this Neo Geo and the games on there. I loved the original Fatal Fury, even though it's not the greatest beat 'em up in the world, but it's fun. And I put this game on and I literally just fell in love with this game. Like I say, it's not the most amazingly playing game in the world, and it can be a little bit frustrating hard at times, but I just love this game. I don't know why. Like, this game's just really good. So basically what I do, and then what happened after that is then I've done a bit of research in some magazines. Next thing I was seeing Neo Geo home machine in the magazines. And I was just like, oh my god, you can buy an arcade machine to put in the house and you can play on it. And then I literally just had to have one. And I sold a lot of stuff, and I just got as much money as I could together. It took a little while, and then I bought myself a Neo Geo. I think I had it with, I was only 1 or 2 joysticks, I can't remember exactly. And I had Alpha Mission 2. I bought it there. I think it cost me something like 90 quid second hand. And the Neo Geo, I think it was something like 580 quid altogether I paid for it with one game. And had it through the post, and Alpha Mission is good. It's a pretty nice looking, much better than anything else. Graphically much better than anything else at the time on any of the other consoles I owned. And I just, tried my best and got myself Magician Lord and basically played it to death. But lucky enough, about 2 weeks before I got a Neo Geo, my mate over the road, he bought one as well, and he had Fatal Fury, he had things like Soccer Brawl and a few other things with his Neo Geo, so it was perfect. We both had Neo Geos, we both swapped games, we pop over each other's house and play it, and it was fantastic. And to be honest, we were pretty lucky to own Neo Geos at the time, because they were the only person I know who owned an actual cartridge Neo Geo. I did end up swapping it in the end for a CD machine, for the simple fact it was a lot cheaper to buy the games. But yeah, so what I do, this is the game that made me buy a Neo Geo, so I thought I'd chuck it on, chuck some credits in it, and we'll have a little bit of a sort of play and a sort of review as well. So, right, what you do is you get to play this wizard. You basically shoot and jump. It's that simple, as you can see on screen. And the idea is to get through all the levels, which I believe there's about 8 of them. You get to the end and kill the evil wizard. So what trick with this game is, it makes it a little bit, and you transform into these different characters, which give you different weapons depending on the coloured orbs you pick up. So it's pretty cool, and they're quite useful because they give you an extra 2 energy clips as well when you kill them. So We've got to watch for this as well, that because it uses 4 ways instead of 8 ways, if you push down diagonal when you're running, you literally will just run like that. So remember to push straight down. Here's my first transformation into the dragon. So this game's got some pretty fantastic music as well. One of my favourite soundtracks on the Neo Geo, and you know, the Neo Geo is well known for having really good music. This bit, I've always got to push back on that to drop off, because otherwise you just walk straight into the character on the floor. Yeah, you know, I played this game to death. You know, it is literally a platform game. It's got a little bit of puzzle, sort of, well, labyrinth sort of elements to some of the levels. It's best to find your optimal route and where to go. Once you get the optimal route for the levels, it'll take you to the power-ups and stuff. Remember to do up and follow that route all the way through, which makes your life easier. There's multiple ways through doors and stuff in a lot of these levels, so you can make the game last longer if you wanted to, but then obviously the game gets quite hard because the enemies respawn. What you do in this guy is you stand by here, jump, and then fire twice, and literally can't hit.
What imprudent!
There's the evil wizard.
Face your trial by God.
First proper guardian. You always get that little sub-guardian before you get the main boss. So I remember seeing this game at the time, and just the graphics on this game, I was just amazed. I was just, oh my god. You know, I can get this game and use it in the house as well. How amazing is that? Got a bit of a track there. You know, you buy Neo Geo and you're playing the Neo Geo arcade games in the house. What more do you want? Did pay a lot of money for the privilege though, I have to say. So, level 2. Best to keep firing on this bit. Say this game, you know, for years and years didn't get any home conversions, but it did end up being released on the PS2 and some of the SNK packs, and you got to watch with the respawning in. If you take too much time, you're in trouble. So you can get it on the Wii as well with the SNK collection, PSP. Damn, didn't want to get on the ladder then. You've got to clear that ladder, otherwise you'll end up jumping into it, which you don't want to do. Okay, I have a little bit of practice on this game, guys, so if I die a bit, you want to go in this door, you want to jump across, you want to go out, wait for the thing to pass and back in. So I won't, there's another power up over there for another guy, like I won't do that, so you just stay over here. You got to wiggle quite fast with it. Right, almost up to the sub-garden. See, there's lots of ways to go on this game. There's lots of little levels you can find your way through. Well, there's a lot of patterns to the enemies on this, and if you haven't played it for a while, you do sort of forget the patterns, but 6 hits in and if you jump. Well, you can control your jump in mid-air as well, so you can move around and move back. You can control the height of the jump as well by pressing down on the button. So I may die a few times on this, guys, because like I said, I practice on it. This bit, when you first play this game, will wind you up a treat. But this is basically how you do it. Yeah. That was close. There's quite a lot of extra doors in this level as well. What you want to do is go in this door right here. Hopefully you can get the other ninja power up, the electric ninja. It was well handy for this level. It's quite handy for the boss as well. If you can get to the boss, if you can get to the boss with him, which might be a bit easier said than done, but. Probably not going to tell you, is it? What you do with this guy, you basically just shoot him, and when he backs off, walk up to him and duck down, and he basically boosts over your head.
That power is powerless.
This guardian sometimes can be a bit tricky. You got to try and manipulate it so it attacks you from above, I guess, which he didn't do. So stand right here, and you jump. If you're lucky, he will attack you like so. This level has particularly got very, very nice music. The music is that good on this game. It's when they converted this to CD. They just ripped the music directly from the Neo Geo. See nice zoom effects. Neo Geo is very good at that. Scaling. You can't go straight for the Guardian on this level. You don't have to go the way I'm going. But it's a good idea to do it. Wait for these guys to disappear. You can get a power up over here. Oh, I knew I was going to happen. Bollocks. Yeah, not doing too well. some of those other doors you can get different power-ups and you can get extra points and stuff, but we don't want to go into them. You can also get power-ups as well. You can power up these dragons again, these characters. And hopefully be nice to me with these guys. Sometimes it chucks a fish at you. That's too low, you can't shoot this, you've got to jump and do that with it. So a little tiny hop. All the rest of the fights. Nearly had it. Right, there's a jumping bit here that's quite hard to do unless you know the trick to doing it. Basically, you just do a full jump on the first one, then a hop jump, and then a small hop. There's a power up over there, but I'm not going to get that. Hug the wall, and those two fish things down here do. Say this guy's quite good for this sub-guardian, so you want to try and keep this guy if you can. Don't have this guy, you've got to try and jump and shoot him, which can be quite a bit of a pain in the arse. Sneaky bugger.
You persisted dying, but your life ends right now.
So this guy's not too hard to kill, it's pretty easy. You basically walk right up to him, and if he fires, duck down. Normally can't hit it. Like that. Right, the next level is a maze level, and I'm not sure if I can remember how to get through it, but I'll give it a try. So it's not going to be a complete run through anyway, it's just, you know, a bit of a review. You get these frogs on this level, and some of them morph into big frogs, and it's quite a bit. So you notice this, it's got some nice water effects, it's got some beautiful music. You don't want to go running through these frogs, for the simple fact you've got the big frogs. Playing ball there. Here he is. That's the one I was looking for. If I can remember the layout of this level. You can die in this level pretty fast. There's one bit where you've got to, if you jump, you basically force the screen forward a lot faster. Or you can see, you can jump, you can move a lot faster when you jump, so this bit up here, you need to jump. So you've got this ladder, and you need to do basically a jump, and then a small hop, and down. You've got to hit it, otherwise you just get really trapped in here. Right, here we go. So you can remember the maze bit. I can't remember whether I go down or not. Right, let's go down for a minute. messed that up. I think I needed to go up. Let's go back up. I think you go past that one, you go up on the second ladder. To get out of there then. Bollocks, I can't remember how to do this maze. I think you know that and go down. Alright, I did do it wrong actually, but I've got a power up, so the ninja will come in handy. Down. Down again. Hopefully, yeah, that's it. Marvelous. Right, this guy could be tricky. Don't hit him when he fires or jumps.
Feel fortunate to have survived.
Yeah, you know, I hope this, you know, bit of play this game will show you, you know, it's why you give it a try. You know, you will find this game hard. That's the best way to do this project. It's pretty tricky. We're all really down eventually. Now the game gets hard. There's a bit of a nightmare of a jumping bit in this level. So videos get a bit long, so fantastic start that was. Killed by the first enemy on screen. Bloody hell. But yeah guys, you know, this is Magician Lord. Love this game. Something like 1990, maybe ADK or Alpha Denshi. As you can see, I can't play it. But yeah, anyway guys, you know, Magician Lord, if you've got a Neo Geo, you know, I really think you should get this game. It's an absolute classic. So I will give this game 8 out of 10. I know I'm seeing it from rose-tinted glasses because this was the first Neo Geo game I sort of played but also loved. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. And get, you know, if you're going to pick it up before it gets ridiculously expensive, because it's not easy to get hold of. It's getting harder to get hold of. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you again.